Hi, it's Paul again from Ebon Sky Studios, and today we're going to be doing the next video in the series showing how you can create your own RPG audio game using Sable. Now, in the last video, I did say that this next video would be a playthrough of everything we've created so far. However, when I went to record the playthrough a little bit earlier today, I actually realised there were a couple of fairly important things I'd kind of left out. So we're going to add those in today, and then I promised the next video I do will definitely be the playthrough of everything we've created. So I'm already in Sable, as you can hear. Now, the first thing that I realised we're missing was when I went to fight the dragon, one of my players got badly injured, and I realised I actually hadn't created any items or ways of players healing themselves. So I wanted to show the item creator to start with. So let's go into the creation tools.
Creation tools.
And let's go to the
item creation tool.
Item creator, please enter item name, edit, type and text.
What we're going to do is we're going to create a health potion.
T8 health, P-O-T-I-O-N, potion, enter a description, edit, type and text.
I won't worry about a description.
Escape,
Are the
edit,
health
type and
potion
text.
effects temporary or permanent?
Okay,
Permanent.
so for items you can specify whether the effects are permanent or temporary. We're going to say permanent.
Enter the value of this item, edit, 0,
let's just
type
say
5,
5.
enter,
Is
edit,
this
type and
item
text.
saleable?
Say yes.
Yes. Does this item affect any of the player's base stats?
No.
No. Does this item affect HP, mana, or stamina?
Yes, we want it to affect
Yes.
HP.
Enter any adjustments
So
to HP, edit,
let's
0, type
say
and text.
it adds
2,
20
0.
HP when drunk.
20, enter any
Okay,
adjustment to mana, edit, 0, type
I'm
and
not going
text.
to worry about any of the other stats for this item, so I'm going to quickly just whiz through these next options.
Escape, enter any adjustment to stamina, escape, enter any adjustment to maximum HP, escape, enter any adjustment to maximum mana, escape, enter any adjustment to maximum stat, escape, edit, type and text, enter any initiative increaser, escape, enter any evade increaser, escape, enter any accuracy, escape, enter any armor rate, escape,
Does
edit,
this
type
item
and text.
target the opponent?
Okay, so for items you can specify whether they target the opponent or not, so we're going to say no because we want this to be used on party members.
Would you like to apply any status affects to this health potion?
Since we haven't created any status effects yet, we're going to say no.
No. Does this item add any resilience type to the player?
We'll say no,
No.
again.
Please select use item sound.
Okay, so let's select a sound.
Potion.
Got a potion sound here. Let's test the sound, see what it sounds like. Yep, that's fine with me.
To enter some custom text to be spoken when the item is used,
Okay,
enter a
so
here, leaving this blank will
we can either enter some custom text which we want spoken when the potion's drunk, or if not, Sable will work out based on all the stats you've given it some appropriate text. So for this it will say something like whatever the player's called, health has increased by 20 when we take the potion, or has increased to full if that's the case. But anyway, so let's leave that blank.
escape, edit, type and text.
And there we go, we've created a health potion for the player to drink when they get injured. Now, the other thing, you may remember there's some wolves roaming around out on this first map, but when I created these, there was only one wolf in the pack, which is a little bit boring, so I want to change that and create it as a pack of wolves. So let's bring up the enemy grouping tool.
Please select Create new group. View existing group.
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to delete
Select
the
band to view. Single wolf.
single wolf.
Warning. Yes. Single wolf.
Okay, so that's deleted the single wolf. Now
Please
let's create
select
a new group.
Create new group.
Let's
Please
say
enter an D-H-K-O-L-V-E-S wolf.
Please
enter,
select
edit, type
whether
and
this
text.
group will only be encountered indoors or
we want them-
outdoors. Outdoors.
outdoors only?
Would you like to assign this enemy to only appear on certain terrain types?
Yes.
Yes. Terrain menu, asphalt, grass.
Only want the wolves to appear on grass, so we're going to say grass
Would
only.
you like to assign another terrain type?
No.
No. Is this a fixed band? Yes.
Okay, so a fixed band means you can specify an exact number, maybe 3 for example, or if you want it to be random, like I do, we're going to
No.
say no to this.
Please select the maximum amount of enemies from this group that is.
Okay, so it wants us to enter the maximum amount of enemies, so if we say enter, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5, let's just say 3, and then every time we encounter this, Sable will pick at random a number between 1 and 3, and that's how many enemies you'll encounter that time, so it could be different every time you encounter the pack of
3.
wolves.
Enter, edit,
Please
type and
select
text.
enemy.
Okay, so let's select the enemy.
Wolf.
So you could add as many enemies as you want. It doesn't have to be 3. You could add 10, and it will just pick at random, depending on how many enemies. If it's 3, it's encountering 3 of that type of enemy, 3 of some of the enemies you've added to this potential pack. So you could add like a goblin, a wolf, a couple of other things, and it will just pick 3 at random from those. I'm going to select a wolf.
Would you like to add another enemy to this band?
I'm going to say no, and although I've only added 1, it just means if find 3, it will just have 3 of those same wolf, basically.
No.
Okay, and there we go, we've created a pack of wolves to encounter. Now one other thing we can do to improve the ambience ever so slightly here is if I bring up my object menu,
Barrel.
we can add it so it plays a wolf howling sound every so often in the map background. So let's do that by adding a sound.
Building creator. Chest. Container. door, fast travel, merchant, person, signpost, size trend, soundbite.
Okay, so let's add the
Please
soundbite.
select soundbite.
Okay, so let's select the
Wolf
howling
underscore
sound.
howl.
That's what it sounds like if you want to know.
Would you like to set an exact time? Yes.
Okay, so we can either set an exact
No.
time duration, say 10 seconds, and it'll play every 10 seconds, or again, if we want to be a little bit more random, which is what I want to do.
Enter in seconds the shortest duration you would
So,
like between 1.
Let's enter the shortest duration, let's
0,
say 10 seconds.
Enter in seconds the longest duration you would like between iterations of the sound.
Let's
Type
say
the 2,
25
5,
seconds.
25.
Soundbite
Enter,
applied
edit,
to
type in
map.
text.
Now, basically, the soundbite will play somewhere between 10 and 25 seconds, and then the next time it plays, it will pick a different time duration somewhere between 10 and 25 seconds. That way, it's always played at slightly random intervals, if that makes sense. So anyway, let's head south into the second map now. We should hopefully hear the wolf howl any second now.
Cave door.
Oh, there we go, there's the wolf howling. So right, let's save the map before we progress to the next map.
Game menu, save map, saving. Game saved.
Okay, so let's now go through the door into the second map.
Warning, this will close. Yes.
It's just reminding me to save before I exit the map, so that's fine because we just did that. So now we're in the second map. Now what I want to do here is place something so the player can pick up those health potions we've just created. So let's again bring up the object menu.
Objects.
Now,
Barrel.
I'm just going to create a barrel, but one of the other interesting
Chest.
things, there's chests you can create, which we've already seen.
Container.
But you can also create a container. So containers allow you to create your own type of container, basically. So you could name it whatever you want, but you can also assign it its own unique radar sound and own unique opening and closing sounds. So this way you can pretty much create any type of container you want. You might want to create, I don't know, like a cabinet that's got creaking doors that open if you add some opening creaking door sounds, or chest of drawers with drawers opening, or maybe, I don't know, a trash pile with some loot in, and you could have like flies buzzing around it as the radar sound, and maybe some sort of rummaging through rubbish sound as the sort of searching sound. But yeah, basically containers allow you to just create your own types of containers. But
Barrel.
we're just going to use a ready-made barrel here.
Please select items you would like to
Let's
put
add a
in.
health
Health
potion in
potion. Please select items
fact,
you would
let's add
like.
2
Health
health
potion.
potions.
Health potion.
So right, now let's place the barrel.
Barrel.
That's there. And if we want to hear what the barrel sounds
Barrel.
like, we can test it.
You found the following health
And there's the
potion.
health potions inside. The barrel won't stay smashed because we're only in
Barrel.
edit game mode, so that's fine. So the very last thing I want to do is I want to amend the trigger event to the boss battle. So let's
Dragon's
the
Lair.
Dragon's Lair. So the first thing is when I came to encounter the dragon in the playthrough I attempted earlier, I realised I'd inadvertently, when we created the dragon, only given it a health of 10, which makes it a pretty pointless end or boss battle. So what we're going to do first of all is we're going to edit the dragon, and we're going to change its health to start with. So let's bring
Please
up
select
the edit menu.
Classes.
Let's edit
Enemies.
Enemies.
Please select
Let's find the dragon.
Wolf. Dragon. Please select Overview. Stats. Experience. Abilities. Damage type. Resiliences. Vulnerabilities. Edit.
Okay, edit.
Please select
in
below
the
which
edit, we
attribute
Edit
name.
any of the attributes or
Enemy sound
anything
set.
about the dragon. So let's find HP.
HP.
Enter HP. This plus the Constitution modifier will give the 4.
Let's call it
5.
45.
45.
HP.
Enter. Edit.
Okay,
type
so
in
there we
text.
go. We've changed the dragon's HP to something slightly more respectable. Again, it's not huge, but again, the characters don't really have any abilities or anything, so that should be sufficient. The other thing
Dragon's Lair.
is when we go into the dragon's lair, it should trigger the boss battle, but I actually want it to play a roar as we go through the door to kind of really emphasise there's a dragon in there. So I'm going to amend the trigger event. So let me just do that.
Warning. Yes.
It's going to warn me that there's a trigger event already on here, so it's going to ask if I want to delete it, which I'm going to say yes.
Trigger event deleted.
And then let's add a new trigger event.
Please select if you
So-
wish for a change map
gonna
music. Cutscene.
Get a cutscene to play.
Please select a cutscene. Demo. Dragonfly. Dragon roar.
And this is the dragon roar. So once we go through the door, it'll play the dragon roar sound.
Select event trigger.
And then the event trigger will
Alter
follow,
encounter
which will be
battle.
the battle. So dragon will roar, and then we'll be into the battle. I'll just need to quickly set up the battle again.
Select music
so,
which will play during
not
the
gonna have
battle. Would you
different
like to
music
set a background
ambience.
ambience? Please select the enemy that will be
It's gonna
dragon.
be the dragon.
Is this enemy a special? Yes.
Yes.
Would you like to add any further enemies to this?
Nope.
No. Is a key item given to the player?
Yes.
Please select. Thaddeus complete event trigger added.
There we go. I just had to reset that up again because obviously we'd because I'd amended that. So that's now everything done. So now that's all done, like I say, that should hopefully make the playthrough a little bit more exciting. Like I say, with only one wolf and a dragon with only 10 HP and no items, it would have been a slightly boring playthrough. So hopefully, like I say, these amendments will make that playthrough slightly better. I do promise that will definitely be the next video, the playthrough as well. Nonetheless, I do hope you've still enjoyed this video. I hope it's given you a chance to see how item creation work and also a few other features as well. As ever, if you want to stay up to date on news and updates, you can always check out our social media pages or subscribe to the YouTube channel. As ever, I've enjoyed making the video. I hope you've enjoyed watching it, and like I say, the next video will definitely be that playthrough, and I hope everyone's looking forward to seeing that one. Thanks again for watching.